Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect. This is Brother Tazapai here with another lesson. And I have a video for this lesson that explains, and as you can see, this is a video of Alex Jones. Now, he's explaining the border crisis as it exists today, and these are clips from back in the day just to show you that all of this is staged, all right? And where it's going, we already explained at Great Millstone what the end game is, which no one gets right except for Great Millstone, because you got these whistleblowers, and they may know certain key events that may happen, all right? Just as this video here with Alex Jones, and they may be able to break down certain things. But you see, especially with Esau, they hold out hope, all right? These pastors in these pulpits, of course they're going to hold that hope because they living comfortably here off of the backs of our own people, the people that they're supposed to be shepherding or guiding. These are the very people that they exploit, pimp out, so they want America to succeed. So these type of people, they won't give you even if they knew it, they wouldn't give you the complete truth. But here at Great Millstone, we tell you what time it is and where this is all going. All right. And this is all going to the destruction of America. And when you look at what's happening, I mean, literally, I could get a junior high school student to run this country better than the current establishment, the current administration. You could get maybe even a elementary school child could run this country better than the people that's the current administration. I'll leave it at that. Which, by the way, beginning with your commander-in-chief, not mine, but yours, has 50 years experience. All right, just him alone. All right, and I might be lowballing a little bit, but he's been a senator for damn near, well, right at 50 years, if not longer. Okay, so he know how the game go. So everything that you see is orchestrated. There's none of this with these open borders, with this unprecedented crime rate, and all of these other things that you see that you have issues and problems with. All right, you think they don't know? You think they don't see? Yeah, they know and they see, but they don't care. All right, they don't give a damn, and well, it's obvious to me. I've said this before, but right, Joe Biden is China's president. All right, he's Xi Jinping's president. He's not your president, and damn sure not your commander in chief. Because if he was a commander in chief, his first duty would be to the U.S. citizens, and he would protect the border. All right, he'd close the borders. All right, but that, goes without saying. We'll get to the video so we can hit these scriptures. I'm gonna play about 3 or 4 minutes. But Alex called this back years ago because well, now we know he's an insider. I don't know how long he's been on the inside. He's always had good intel, all right, and excellent sources of info and news. But yeah, he's not the Alex Jones of today is not the Alex Jones of old. All right. But anyway, that's, neither here nor there. Let's watch some of this video here.
Migration. Oh, but Sacha Baron Cohen says that if you say that, it doesn't exist, even though it's on the UN website and official. No borders, no walls, no Europe or USA at all. This is the program, and they say it is to, quote, replace Europeans, the UN, funded by elements of our own government and stay-behind groups put in power by Hillary and Obama.
Now, I will say this, all right? The American Edomite, everyday Joe Six-Pack Edomite, they ass is under persecution. All right, it ain't hot yet, but they are being targeted. Okay, I've been seeing it.
Help collapse Europe with the help of the EU, with over 10 million military-aged men the last 7 years. There's 30 plus million Mexicans that see themselves as Mexicans from Mexico, and were taught by the Ford Foundation to hate America. They don't even know that. They don't know who funded them. To come into the U.S., be a voting bloc, but also drive down wages, break down society, and cause total collapse so the globalists can come in and reorganize us in the name of security into the North American Union, as the CFR Robert Pastor battle plan shows, and as the declassified, or it's actually, they sued to get it, 2006 BAMP Canada, North American Union Security Prosperity Partnership documents show. The big lie of the Royal Commission that set the whole world on its course of the modern eugenics paradigm, 1949, look it up, in England, that was adopted as U.S. law in 1973 under the State Department Memorandum 200, look it up, it's declassified in 1991. They said, we're going to block development in the third world, use their overpopulation system as a bomb to destroy them and make them abject, then we'll go in and clean up later and sterilize them. And we'll use that giant excess population to leverage out the West and dominate our indigenous populations that are politically dangerous to us. We need to neutralize them first.
So there you have it in a nutshell. I mean, he was calling it back then. This was on the UN, playbook, if you will, or how they was going to take down America through this mass migration, all right, to displace the current population here, all right. So this leads to a bunch of other bigger problems and questions even, how are they going to actually replace? All right, because now these people are here. They millions of these quote unquote illegals are here. All right, so now what do they do with you citizens? And this is why you've been hearing all of these rumors. See, that's a rumor of war, about the civil war here. All right, because the scriptures told us we would hear of wars and rumors of war. Now I don't know if it'll actually be a civil war, but they're still pushing for it. All right. Right now, it's a rumor of war, and I got to go here real quick. Upon saying that, let's go to Matthew chapter 24. All right. All right. So Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6, it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And this is the Lord's reply, all right, to his disciples that asked him, how will we know when the end shall be, or the return of your coming, right? And let's just get that backdrop. Matthew 24 and 4. "And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Messiah, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." All right. So you're right, we're hearing of wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet, because some of these wars have to come into fruition. All right. Other prophecies must come into fruition before this can happen. But just to show you that we're in the time of the Lord's return and the last days. Now here Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 11, it says, "And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages." This is what the northern kingdom is saying right now, which are in the south right now. They're in South America, but the northern kingdom of Israel consists of the so-called Latin tribes today down in South and Central America. So what are they saying? And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. All right, because they're just walking in free and getting money out of our taxes. All right, money that I'm sure you've noticed that your streets getting a little bit more raggedy, bumpier, more potholes. I'm sure you noticing other things, you know, declines in your city, especially if you're in these blue cities. You're seeing a rapid decline. You look at cities like Philadelphia, all right, looks like a cracked out war zone. You don't even want to look at the West Coast, all right, because from LA now, San Diego is being destroyed with these droughts. Is it the droughts? I believe they're having these droughts because they grow produce over in California and all throughout. Man, all the good grapes and the wine come out of California and stuff. But they're routinely, all right, and systematically destroying these cities, all right. But pretty much from LA all the way up to shit, really, you can go beyond California, but from LA up to Frisco, certain cities they're just total wastelands. San Francisco, all right, once a city among cities, is a living shithole. All right. Same with when you go further north up into Seattle. All right. Well, yeah, Seattle. I can't think of that city offhand, but you know they've been in chaos. They actually tried to implement, defund the police, and had sections of the cities where police were barred. I can't call that city right now. I should be ashamed of myself, but it's just escaping me at the moment. It may come back to me, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all seen it. Y'all know the cities. New York is horrible. Another blue city. But these are unwalled villages. These are places where a lot of these illegals are going. Up to New York, Chicago, another blue city. That's a war zone. All right. All throughout California and all here throughout Texas. You know, only reason Texas isn't destroyed with the amount of number of people they're bringing through is because Texas is conservative, and that's the only thing that because Texas is a red state. That's the only thing that kept Texas from just totally looking like Chicago or Philadelphia or um, um, shit, Oakland or San Francisco. Because Texas is conservative. And everybody and their grandchild is packing heat out here in Texas. You know, so it's a little different vibe here, but even even Texas will eventually succumb to the madness. because ultimately this place has to be destroyed. But this is what they're saying. Ezekiel 38, verse 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, and will go to them that are at rest. And the Lord warned you niggas, you know, say, arise ye and depart in Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. All right, but because this white boy done allowed y'all to start making money, y'all got comfortable and then kicked your feet up here, and we in a time of war. Y'all comfortable and we in a time of war, and then you got people saying, I will go up to them that are at rest. Why? So they can replace your ass. This is what they're looking for. I've seen clips also where this call was saying, no more money for you. No more money for you. You know, and he was talking to a citizen, a U.S. citizen. He said, no more money for y'all, meaning we finna get the money. And really, that's all they need to do to replace you. But they actually want you gone. They don't need you walking around here drawing or applying for welfare or laying up in the streets in tent cities. All right, they got these concentration camps waiting for you, where they'll be, you know, harvesting organs and putting people to death. You see how this thing goes? So it says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages, and will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. Yeah, because y'all comfortable. Oh, America is the greatest country in the world. You know, no one would dare mess with America. We're great. You see? But you've been taken over. This place has been secretly, a secret coup has been staged here in America, beginning with now Joe Biden, but you can go back to the Clintons. All right, there ain't a president since I've been alive, and I'm sure since before, but there's not a president that since I've been alive that ain't been on the take or in some elite's pocket and steering this country toward exactly where we are right now. They've all played a hand in it, but when you got to the 90s under Clinton, that plan went into um, overdrive. All right, they hit the turbo boost on the plan when the Clintons got in office. All right, and then you saw the Obama administration double down on that, and they're saying that this present administration under Joe Biden is a continuation of the Obama administration. All right, so this is why you see all of this tyranny. Obama was a globalist. Biden is a globalist. The Clintons were globalists. You know, and you got to throw the Bushes in there because the senior Bush made a speech calling for a new world order. All right, that's globalism. And his son brought us into this war on terror and a 20-year war in the Middle East. All right, and that was this Junior Bush. And I said, verse 12, take a spoil. Yeah, come on, take a spoil. They offering them the spoils that we worked for. That money ain't coming out the elite's pocket. It's damn sure not coming out these crooked politicians' pockets. We're funding our own fucking tyranny. Okay? But no one cares. This is the what we just read. People are at ease, they're at rest. You know, as long as they got their MTV and this TV and that TV, their YouTube and social media, you know, people are really living in a what you virtual reality of their own already right now. All right, because they've they falling for this American dream bullshit. The American dream is a virtual reality. It's not an actual reality, at least for the Hebrew Israelites. Now everybody else, yeah, they come over here, they live in the dream. All these other heathens live in the dream, beginning with Esau. But for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called, this has been a nightmare for you. Even in all of the money that they've allowed you to make, that only forwarded the nightmare for us. Because I know what these niggas had to do to get that money. But anyway, it says in verse 12 to take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand, no man, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. All right, I'm gonna go from there. This is Zephaniah chapter 2, and verse 15. It says, "This is the rejoicing city that dwelt carelessly, that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. How is she become a desolation?" Right, because the Most High is going to rain down nuclear fire from heaven on this land. All right, in the form of 200 million nuclear missiles, and that's going to be from east coast to west, and from the west back to the east. This place will completely be obliterated. All right, and ain't nothing no one can do to stop this. So this is how she's going to become a desolation. All right, and that she is Babylon, this virgin daughter of Babylon, modern day America. All right, how is she become a desolation? A place for beasts to lie down in. Everyone that passeth by her shall hiss and wag his hand. Right, when the Most High get through with this place, when the Most High put that work in this place. All right, this once sought after land, this once coveted land, the Most High gonna make this place to where it's hissed at, meaning this is one place you're gonna want to stay away from in the kingdom. See, and that's the power of the Most High. Most High can take you from rags to riches, or from riches to rags, and that's what America's gonna find out. All right. This is This was once the most highly esteemed country on the face of the earth, and it will soon be the most despised. Don't play with the Most High. All right. And this is what's happening in Psalm 60 and 8. Moab is my wash pot. All right. Apostle said this years ago. It always stuck with me because I said, I'm going to see how they going to do this shit. You know, and Apostle Torah said, yeah, the Heavenly Father is going to use Moab, the so-called Chinese today, to clean America out. And that's exactly what Moab has done and is still doing. All right. They're bringing in their military illegally across the border. This is an invasion, a military invasion, all right, by soldiers in plain clothes, just allowed to just stroll in here untested, unbothered. They just stroll on in here, and then we give them benefits. Soon they're going to get to washing, all right? They've been washing this place out financially. Soon you're going to see them get to washing militarily. This is what Mosai set Moab up for. Moab is my wash pot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia triumph thou because of me. So America is being cleaned out, all right, by policies that's implemented by the elite to allow these Middle Easterners and these Far Easterners, Moabites, as well as Russian Edomites, to come over here and set up shop. And you're going to see what I mean by set up shop. This place is being systematically cleaned out from within. All right. Okay, so that's that on that. Well, I guess that's it, man. I ain't gonna make this one too long. So I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. I pray that you brothers are edified. All right. If I get some more on this, I definitely will bring it out. But yeah, all of this was orchestrated decades in advance of how they was gonna take down America because, America at one point was too mighty to just take on in a head-to-head battle. If America was to go down, it would have to be brought down from within. Hence, Joe Biden. And now everybody think that Trump is the answer, and they're going, well, however they choose to do it. If they put Trump in there, he'll become your first U.S. dictator, in my opinion. That's in my opinion concerning Trump. All right. But to the next one, stay up. Shalom.